Good afternoon, Bowling Green. I'm Ralen Cleveland, and this is your weekly Falcon Sports Report.
Put aside an extra $5 to get your car up to date. Starting next year, people living in Columbus will have to spend $5 extra to register their vehicles. That's in addition to the $5 hike imposed by Franklin County. Under the city ordinance, annual registration as of New Year's Day to 2020 will cost $65. The increase is expected to generate an estimated $3.6 million annually.
So it's no secret that you and the Maurer family have, been active all over the city of Bowling Green, helping out a small town community to better ourselves. And what kind of led you to make this contribution to this state facility?
In Health Source 10 this afternoon, the Centers for Disease Control is now reporting 880 cases of the measles in the U.S. That's up to 41 cases the previous week. The outbreak is affecting 24 states so far. There are no confirmed cases in Ohio. The #1 measles cases is the highest in 25 years. A school in the San Diego area is making a controversial decision. It is now no longer allowing girls to wear skirts. Coming up, a tour featuring a famous singer years after her death, and making it easier for working parents who need childcare.
Coming up on BG24 News, Bowling Green State University President Rodney Rogers looks to the future in the State of the University address. And no longer missing, a university student is heard from. Plus, Aaron is everywhere, a look into a new barn in Bowling Green. Those stories and more next.
In 55 years, Dress Barn is going out of business. The retailer is closing all 650 stores across the country. It is not clear exactly when those stores will close. Retail experts say they are not surprised by this closure. We have cloudy skies, but it's been a dry morning across central Ohio. Racehorse has died at California's Santa Anita racing track. The last death is a thoroughbred named Spectacular Music. He broke his pelvis during a race on Sunday. Officials say he was euthanized after a comprehensive exam.
That's a look at your weekly weather. Back to you, Ralen.
Thanks, Mariah. When we come back, we have a look at your Falcon Sports Report.
Tonight, we expect to learn more about a radioactive discovery at Ohio Middle School. The school board is expected to release new information about Zan Middle School. The school closed a week early after uranium was detected inside. At an emergency meeting last week, school board members said the following school year would start on time.
It's been a difficult start to the holiday season for a family of a Bowling Green State University student. The student was not heard from for the last 2 weeks, but he no longer is a missing person. Dominic Ferrante joins us live in the newsroom with the latest.
Lawyers representing many of the men who say they were sexually abused by former Ohio State team Dr. Richard Strauss are calling for the university to release the names of coaches and others who allegedly knew about the sexual abuse and did not act. 177 former students have accused Strauss of abuse. Strauss served as a doctor at OSU from 1978 through 1998. He took his own life in 2005.
Live here in University Hall. As you can see right behind me is taking place community conversations. This is where people from the community can go ahead and meet the people running for local office. This is where we get to talk about public issues that are going on in the city of Bowling Green. We have lots of members from the community out here to support our local candidates and to hear their plans of how to make the city of Bowling Green better.
City Council also approved a new self-driving shuttle route last night. Easy Mile is coming to the Linden neighborhood. The route will connect passengers from the Coda Linden Transit Center to community resources. Even though it's technically driverless, the operators will be on board to take over if something happens. It is set to open in November. Taking the headache out of finding childcare still ahead, the growing trends to help out working parents. Celebrating 50 years with a new street sign, today one block of State Street by Ohio Theater in downtown Columbus will be renamed Kappa Way. The dedication is to honor the Columbus Association for the Performing Arts, turning 50 years old today. In 1969, the theater was facing demolition until a small group of people came together to save it. Today, Kappa has brought great Broadway shows to Central Ohio, including Hamilton.
One can be a reporter, anyone, because that's simply seeing something and telling people what you saw or heard or whatever. A journalist, which is really very difficult in this era for people to understand the critical role of a journalist.
City Council must act fast. Ohio legislature is considering a bill that would prohibit communities from passing plastic bag bans.
A judge set a $250,000 bond for a man charged in stabbing that caused an alert on a college campus, but with conditions. Westerville police arrested Miles Anderson. They say he stabbed the mother of his child on the Otterbein University campus Sunday night. We want to help you stay aware of crimes happening in your neighborhood so that you can better protect your family. You can use our interactive crime map on 10tv.com/crimetracker10. Thanks for joining us at noon. The Young and the Restless is up next. Don't forget 10TV has you covered 24/7 on what's happening in your community and across the world. Go to 10tv.com or download our free 10TV app.